Hello everyone, this is K Rama and I hope you're having a great day. Today we are going to be watching Overlord, Season 4, Episode 8. And I'm very curious about what we're going to see. As far as I know, this is going to be skipping over 2 books, so I'm really wondering how they're going to address that. I'm very curious about that. Like last time we went over the Dwarven arc with Saltier, Aura, and Ainz. Very entertaining, very funny, and very odd with, Saltier massacring a species. And so I really don't know what to expect because, like I said, we're skipping 2 books, a whole arc that should tie into this story. Like, very confused. Fingers crossed that it works. But I'm very confused about this. But there's no putting it off. They've been doing pretty well in Season 4 so far with adapting it, so I just gotta go for it. So, starting now.
西王国の件ですか？
ああ、王国の使者が来ていたじゃないか。会って話でもできていれば何かの布石が打てたかと思ってな。あの時お前が外務の判断は正しいと強く言わなければ。
会わないと判断されたのはお兄様じゃないですか。
It's very odd how in the first 2 seasons he called Rena a monster, but now he trusts her with everything.
全て今に繋がっているように思えるのだ。王国が支援を断ったせいで西王国は魔導国に救いを求めた。結果魔導国はヤルダバウトを倒し、さらに膨大な援助物資まで。魔導国の評価は増すばかりだ。
でもそれを運ぶためこの国を経由するのは許可。
Wait. No. I can't. This is against everything the theocracy stands for. As a nation, they believe that mankind, humans, are superior. They would never work with the undead. Like, this is against everything they believe in as a nation, as a country. So I get why they're trying to shoehorn this in, because as I said, the 2 books they're skipping over, but this takes away the whole idea of the theocracy, is that they're a group of zealots. They don't work well with any non-human, like dragons, lizards. They won't work with anything that's not human. So this is very odd, but let's continue now.
断ることなどできるものか。関税を課し、王国の商人や倉庫を使うための使用料を払わせるというこちらの提示した条件を魔導国は全て飲んだのだからな。しかも物資を王国内で販売してもいいそうだ。気前が良すぎて気味が悪い。
That's very good businessman.
お兄様は悪い方へ考えすぎですよ。
いや、これも奴らの策謀に決まっている。せめてエリアスが戻ってきてくれればな。
So
例文
why?
考えならば王都に呼ばれるのは難しいと思いますよ。
Yeah, of course she can read your mind. Why do you trust her? Oh my goodness, this guy.
なぜうまくいかん。
おや、モチャラス男爵。
デルビー男爵に。
What is his face? Like, he looks like a Ken doll.
それでは我らを率いてくださる
An
フィリップス殿に
unexpected move.
お気になさらず。それより何やらご
This
心痛の
guy's
どうなされ
face.
たんです
is so wooden.
こいつも無能ばかりで私
Like, not even a Ken doll. It looks like a sculpted head.
浸透したるわ言う通りにすれば凄まじい金が入ってくるはずなのに私が命じた儲かる作物をろくに作ろうとし
And
ないどこで育つかわからない今そんな余力がない
this is both an ancient problem and extremely topical. Why are you just... You are a plank of wood. It is upsetting to watch him. No expression on his face. Okay, there we go.
フィリップ殿はかの魔導国最小とも親しい
That was it. その通り。
アルベド殿とは今も手紙を交わしている中そうだ魔導国に正義の手強くだし王国のみならず我が領主の利益にもなる一石三鳥いやそれ以上に完璧な計画は二人ともいかがでしょう
So see, he's always 2 steps behind. Not ahead,
魔
behind.
導国のハントは西王国への支援部隊に関して起きたものだ。4日ほど前、西王国に運搬途中の私どもの食料が王国内にて奪われました。
ほう何者に
Food was
王
stolen.
国の貴族です。
つまり王国は魔導国と正面切って戦うことを選んだのか
王国を支配下に置くために愚かな貴族を利用するという
Bet he
計画を
doesn't.
覚えていらっしゃる
Maybe he does.
ああお前が何度
Okay, yeah, he
やり取り
does.
していた
それはあくまで計画のいえ失礼いたしました。もちろんアイン様もお考えの通り王国首脳部の謀略という線もございますが
うんだがお前であればすでにそのあたりは調べているのだろ
はい証人を用意しております。
What witness?
そのバカ貴族を
Ah, yes, yes, yes. Of course he doesn't know who this is. This was a meaningless cog,
う女名を名
so he would never remember.
ヒルマ・シグネウスと申します。魔導王陛下。
そんな名前だったか
Yeah.
貴族が我々の荷を奪ったことにお前は関係があるか
Magic really is
すい
great.
ません。
多重人格などと言われたことはある
ございません。
Multiple
ならば我
personalities.
々に敵対する気持ちはある
Yes.
これっぽっちもございません。
Wow.
仮にお前の行動が間接的に関与していた
That's how you know
そ
you're
れが
broken.
罪を問うのは少し厳しいというもの
No
だシグネ
hostility.
ウスは無罪だな
ですがアイン様、部下の失態は上の者の責
Yeah.
任ではござ
See,
いません。
Albedo always wants punishment. Always. Every time Ainz tries to be lenient,
部下の
Albedo is like,
上の
no.
責任という言葉
Punish.
それは私も同意するところだアルベド一つ聞きたいこのシグネウスの管理は誰が行っている
それは私になるかと。
Don't like to think about that.
そしてアルベドの主人は私だならばこの問題の最終的な責任は私ということだ
That's right. The buck stops
アイン様
here.
に責任があるなどということは決して。魔
And
導
so,
王陛下、確かに王と呼ばれるのにふ
that
さわしいお方だ。
looks like a cult member right
それ
there.
は飴とムチだ
そうね。私だってやったことがあるから、そういった方法はよく知っている。
Like her eyes look like a cult
命の
member.
痛みを知る者にとって飴玉がこんなにも甘いなんて思ってもみなかった。
Like,
私
yeah,
は陛下を
she
信頼できるとか
she's gone. She is
信じなくなっ
gone.
てしまったの。
And honestly, they're all criminals who cause untold suffering, so I'm not that upset. But it's still odd to see someone in this
さ
state.
て私を呼び
I
出した
feel
のは
weird
俺の
about
責
that.
任を問うためではないだろ
その鍵となるのが今回問題になっ
Yes.
たバカ貴族だったのだけど。
あれ何が問題なんだ
Yes, he's doing something stupid,
ど
but
う
he
したの
wasn't
シャルティ
wasn't supposed to be
何が
this
問題なん
stupid.
でありんす？聞く限りではそんな
Saltier is as smart as Ainz now.
なんでありんしょ？
Yay! Yay! They're
王国への不満
I mean, then, yay! I'm so happy.
まさか魔導国に立てつく行動を起こすなんて。
我々の上を行く知者の謀略という線もありますね。
Whoever is
貴族が
in
何も考え
charge.
ず行動しただけじゃないのだ
アイン様、 いくらなんでもそれはないかと
See,
思う
they think
いや
they have to be a higher level of
私たちは
intelligence.
知者の策を先
Ainz
回り
is
する
like,
程度しか
idiots can do things
アインズ
too.
様は愚者
Don't
の
look,
啓発さえも
well,
有
look
益
down, but don't underestimate
もしかする
idiocy.
その可能性もいやその可能性こそが最も高いのではないかね。
でもそこまでバカだなんてありえるの
Nope.
アイズ様がそう言うんだから、
Yes.
それが正解なんじゃないの？
Stupidity has no limits.
全くアインズ様に勝る知者はいない。
Like, you can go straight to the Earth's core.
使ったのだ。もっと優秀なも
皆は魔導国アインズ様の旗を掲げた馬車を襲った者への罰はどの程度のものがふさわしいと思うかね。
殺すべきだよね。
え
お姉ちゃんの言う通りだと思います。
I mean, for anyone, that would still be like
違うでアリンス。
in those in that kind of society. See, that is taking it too far. That's taking it too far. But the people, the actual thieves,
私も賛成だわ
would usually be executed. So that's normal.
アインズ様はかつてこうおっしゃいました。
The whole kingdom
力で
is
支
an
配するのは容易だ
overreaction.
それでは敵を作りすぎてしまう。
よくぞ私の言葉を覚えていてくれたな、デミウルです。
私も覚えています。私もですよ、アインズ様。僕も。
お前たち
Yeah,
も
life would be hard if people remembered everything you said,
今回の一
no
件
matter
は
when it
で
you
済ませ
said
る
it.
こともできません。
You would
ここで
have
計画
to
を
be
一時中断化
a hypocrite
最低でも大幅
because
な修正が必要となったのです。
you're not going to remember and you're not going to have the same
俺の発想の
opinions
せいでせっかくの計画が変わってしまってもいいのか？
with
いただ
it.
きましたし
Like, if there's
この
one
バッターをもっ
thing
と凄惨なものにしてや
I
りましょう
find fault with Ainz in
アインズ様に即座に
is that he never put his foot down.
愚かにも歯向かった王国
Like, you don't have to say, I had no idea. You can say, not right now. That's a step too far. Instead, he is sitting back while they destroy a country.
これは魔導国に対する敵対行為とみなし、宣戦布告も辞さないというものだ。この書面には賛同の証として魔導国、バハルス帝国、竜王国、ドワーフの国と思われる院、そして西王国と並んで顔なしと呼ばれる人物、おそらく神殿の権力者の院もあった。
Not gonna say anything. Not gonna say anything.
手引きをした者がいる可能性はあります。ですが、いずれにせよ王国の失態と言わざるを得ません。その前に、その男爵を早急に召喚しなければなるまい。
Alright, so
その男爵の首を見上げに魔導国と交渉に入りますか？
何を言っている。
now I want to point something out.
私は魔導国と戦うべきではないと。
What is it? Jerknev, with no hesitation, brought out the noble's head and gave it to Ainz in season 3.
父上はあのカッツェ平野での惨劇を目にしたはず。
He refuses to,
その上で
even though he knows more how dangerous Ainz is.
それでも魔導国と戦うのは避けるべきだと考えております。
Smart.
罪なき貴族を差し出してでも。
This happens all the time in the real world. Like, just to keep the peace, exchanging. Yeah, this is not crazy. Maybe it's because it's a noble.
また死んでいった者たちの忠誠を裏切る行為だ。すまぬな伯爵。
See, this is Gazef thinking. So I don't hate it, but I still think it's wrong. Like, yes, we might all die, but we died with honor. That's that Gazef type of thinking. Zenek is like, life is life. Number one, always go for life. The king and Gazef disagreed. Oh. That, once again, I don't agree with. Because as the king, you are in the highest position of authority. and you too are innocent. You didn't commit this crime. So for you to blanch at the idea of sacrificing this minor noble and then turn around and sacrifice yourself, this seems cheap to me. Like, maybe you've given up. You just want to just throw it all away, give it to your son. But you yourself are too valuable to lose. So to offer up your own head instead of a lesser noble doesn't make sense. I don't understand. But, wow. So this is very strange, and they had that throwaway line that I'm not going to talk about, but it's very important for the two books that they skipped. And so I don't know why they included it, because no one's going to know what they mean. Like, they're going to have to go see the movie. So, but most people, like, I really don't know why they skipped. I really don't. I don't. But there's nothing I can do about that. So I'm just going to talk about the actual episode now. Philip is an idiot. The two people who came and talked to him, like Mr. Talkie and Mr. Wooden, like the block of wood, like they were just airing out their grievances, and Philip once again went off on a tangent. He decided to steal supplies, food supplies that they were giving to the theocracy, and that was dumb. Philip is an idiot. I wish we could have time to establish more that he's an idiot, but I think most people could understand here that that was a dumb thing to do. You don't, like, if you're going to steal more than a caravan of meat and grain. It's idiotic. That's all I can say. Hilma pretty much became a sycophant now. Like, she's been broken down so far. Ainz did the bare minimum, and she's amazed by it. So that's sad to see, but it couldn't have happened to a worse person. She's a terrible drug smuggler, drug maker, drug dealer. She's just a bad person, so let that go. Saltier showed some intelligence. I like that. Asked questions. I like that. Growth is great. Demiurge and Albedo, once again, thinking way up here when they should be thinking right here. And Demiurge is just making things harder for Ainz. Trying to make them easier, making them harder. What else? Zanuck has no support. Like, his sister isn't really helping him. His father isn't really listening, and he has no support. Like, his partner, Elias Raven, is no longer around. He is isolated, the only one with common sense and a will to survive. So, he's screwed. Like, being the only person, it's best to run away. Like, if everyone around you is sabotaging you, shouldn't stick around. But he's a prince. He has no choice. And next episode, we're going to see the response, like Albedo's response to the king's counter offer. Instead of going to war, instead of fighting, how about I just cut my head off and give it to you? It's probably not a great idea, but I think the king just wants to give up. Gazev's dead. Maybe he liked Barbaro, his firstborn. Don't know why. Maybe he did. And he's just given up on living. Like, he's done. He's just done. He's old. He should have retired years ago. Walking out now, right? But so it's, yeah, this episode very interesting. Not sure how I feel about it. Like, this first time they've done this. It's a great story, great book. I don't think it had enough setup. Like, it needed. I think those books were needed to spread things out, but it's too late for that. So hopefully next episode isn't as jarring for me now that we're properly in the story. And that's it for me. I hope you enjoyed watching me watch Overlord Season 4, Episode 8. And I will be back for the next episode. And once again, I hope you have a great day. See you.